Hello, so let me begin this video by saying that pinball is one of my favorite games on the Nintendo Switch. So as you can see here, okay, so I have like 185 hours of playtime for pinball, and I really love pinball because it's a cultural phenomenon that I've never really experienced because I was born in the late 1980s, and when I was growing up, I actually haven't seen or I actually haven't touched a real pinball table, and I really appreciate the fact that games like Pinball FX3 are able to emulate and emulate the experience of actual pinball tables on the handheld on the Nintendo Switch. And I'm a physicist, so I just love how the balls react when they bounce around different objects, and then when they hit different things. I love observing the physics and then asking myself, oh, wait a minute, do balls really behave like that? Like when they hit this rubber, are they supposed to bounce in this correct way and stuff? And yeah, so I'm gonna show you here a game, Pinball FX3, and let me open my favorite, one of my favorite tables, Mars. So one of the disadvantage about playing it on the Switch is that, on this way, is that when you play it on a handheld, you do get since pinball are designed. So let me just launch the ball here pretty quickly. So as you can see, since pinball is designed to be standing up, to be vertical, you do get some sort of spaces here on the sides that are not really utilized at all by the game itself. And so one of the reasons why I love playing pinball on the Nintendo Switch is that if you press the select button, okay, you can see that the table will rotate, and so what you can do is you can remove your Joy-Con and then play pinball this way. Okay, so you can actually utilize the entire screen space of the Nintendo Switch and then play pinball as it is meant to be played, which is of course on a vertical manner. However, the thing is, if you want to play it handheld, you can't, because there's no way to connect your Joy-Con on your Nintendo Switch that way. Also, this is also one of the things that they do for, like, for example, a lot of shmup games, which I also love. So if you can see here on the home screen, the cart that I have on my Nintendo Switch, let me see if I can find it quickly, is actually one of the Psycho collection. This one, Psycho Volume 1, okay? So this one also features a lot of shmups that you can also play vertically, because that's how they were originally designed in their arcade games. But, so again, if you want to play it vertically and with a handheld, initially you can't do that. Fortunately, there's like a Kickstarter last year which invented a thing called the flip grip, okay? And that's what I want to show you today, because this just arrived on my mail. And the nice thing about this is that this usually, so it's here, flip grip, this usually goes this usually is sold out a lot of times, and then recently I saw on Reddit that it got on stock. So this is typically just goes for around $15, I think $12. But the thing is, it goes out of stock a lot if you buy it on like eBay off of someone who bought it from the original place. They sell it for a lot of price. Like I saw one on eBay that's being sold for like $40. Fortunately, I got it from the original seller, and then they shipped it, and so I got it now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna open this package very quickly. Okay, so it's from Fan Gamer. They're the ones that sold this stuff. So let me see if I can just open it on this side without destroying the entire thing. Okay. And right about inside, we should be able to, I don't think I can do that. Let me cut this over here. So I'm really so excited about this one, because again, what it allows you to do is, it's like sort of like an attachment to the Nintendo Switch. And what it allows you to do is, it allows you to play games vertically while still being able to hold the Joy-Cons, being able to maintain the handheld nature of the Nintendo Switch, okay? So let's take it out here. So aside from the package, we've got some freebies from Fun Gamer. It's like their sort of brochure or something, which is really nice, okay? So that looks good right there. But over here is our flip grip. So it is sealed right here. So let me give that a quick let me open that very quickly with a scissor right here. So I don't want to destroy the box. Let's do that pretty carefully. Okay, here we go. And still some scotch tape here and here. Okay, so I believe, is that opening right now? I believe it's not yet open. Let me cut some tape here and on the side. Alright, so now when you open this thing, okay, it says right here, this is really hard, there. It says enjoy, okay, so that's like their little flip grip icon, and so the icon should give you an idea how it works. So the Switch is still in the vertical mode, but now you can attach the Joy-Con. So let's open this thing, and basically it's just this plastic thing, okay, so let's put the box aside. So you have this plastic thing right here. It's a hard plastic. You have the flip grip sticker, of course. Let's put those aside. And so you can see the instruction here. So it only inserts one way. So there are like some games with very weird options. For example, the Pinball Arcade. It's actually the wrong way. So there, unlike the other pinball games on the Switch, such as Pinball FX3 and Sakaria Pinball, the Pinball Arcade only has one vertical mode, and it's in the opposite direction, so you can't actually use this one. Almost all other Switch games that you can find that uses the vertical mode or the TATE mode, the TATE mode, which comes from the word rotate, you can actually do it one way or the other way. Okay, for example, Ikaruga and all those shmups. The Pinball Arcade, you can't do that, so you can't actually play this here, which is bad. That's actually another good pinball game on the Switch. But anyway, so this here, there's actually also a card that you put on the side. You put on the side of the kickstand that allows it to stand up. But let's just use that very quickly. Let's remove our Joy-Cons. Okay. And insert it on the correct way. So you would know which way to insert it because there's like a notch here that matches this notch on the Nintendo Switch. So here, so you can't actually insert it the other way around. It doesn't snatch right in. So I just give this a quick, very careful slide like that. Okay, it's kind of hitting the volume button. Let's press it again. Oh, it's there. Okay. So let's slide it in, and voila. And it's actually tight, you know, like it actually does not pull up. You need to pull lightly here before you can take the Switch out again. But let's put it again, and again the nice thing is you can now slot the Joy-Cons on the side. Okay. Oh man, that is awesome. And like I told you, so let's go back to the pinball game. Now you can play pinball as it is meant to be played, but this time on a handheld. Man, I'm really so happy with this purchase. You know, I have like almost 200 hours of game time on Pinball FX3. It's only gonna increase due to this attachment right here. But very quickly, let's look at that other cartridge that I have. Like if you look at my Postdoc Chronicles Loots from Hong Kong video, I talked about this game. It's one of the stuff I got in Hong Kong. Okay, and it's the Saikyo collection. Okay, so let's open this very quickly. There are like 4 games here. Let's try Zero Gunner. Okay, so it's really weird. It doesn't rotate right away. So let's try Strikers 1945. And then before starting, let's go to the let's just pick a random ship right there, and then we press start. We go to the display settings and then display orientation, 90 degrees rotation. So now it's standing up like this. Okay, which is again how these shmup games are meant to be played, because now in the TATE vertical mode, you get a bigger screen state, so it's easier to dodge the bullets and stuff. And again, I love games of this type, so I have the complete Psycho collection, the 3 volumes of them. I have like one of my favorite shmup games of all time, which is the let me see if I can find that. Ikaruga, this game right here, Ikaruga. I really love that. But yeah, anyway, that's a very nice purchase. So if I can just remove my switch right here. So again, we pull this up a little bit. And then the switch should just slide right off. And in fact, you can, use it like this if you want if you want to have some weird Joy-Con grip with some slot over here, that's fine. But yeah, I believe this is a very worthy purchase. And if I believe this is still on stock right now, you should order it right away if you're a fan of games that do TATE mode or vertical mode. But anyway, that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching the unboxing of my flip grip. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.